Good afternoon, good people. Second video of Sky Phoenix YouTube channel. I felt like this was the best way to kind of reach out, updates and everything. It's just to put it on a YouTube channel that I'm hoping people are sharing and subscribing to. Today, I want to thank all of my prayer warriors. I sent a post out earlier today on Facebook asking for prayer warriors, just to let you guys know exactly what that was about. The importance of taking care of oneself. 2 weeks ago, maybe a little over 2 weeks ago, I had my first mammogram, and it came back with some areas of interest. So I spent the better part of the day at the Josie Bearden Breast Cancer Center at Spartanburg Regional. I'm just undergoing some additional tests. I am pleased and just really overwhelmed to report that I am cancer free. It is not cancer. You know, I had some additional tests ran, and I don't have cancer. I can't tell you over the last week everything that's ran through my head as far as, you know, my health and my children's well-being. I just want to say the importance of having your yearly mammogram for women that are over the age of 40. I had my mammogram early, being 39, because my mother is a breast cancer survivor, and several women in my family have had issues with cancer. So my family physician recommended that I start having my mammograms early. So the importance of, you know, doing your self breast exams, because there was some concern there in doing my self exams, and there was some concern my physician was seeing my mammogram. And it'll have to be some vigilance moving forward in certain areas, but let's take care of oneself. You know, let's do that. So I just want to thank all of my prayer warriors, all of the people who knew what I was enduring over the last 2 weeks and knew what my headspace was. Forgive me if I haven't been tapped all the way in, because it definitely was a trying time. I can't even list all the people who prayed with me and prayed for me. Very few people knew about this, because I didn't want to tell my children unless I absolutely had to tell them. I didn't want them to worry. I didn't want them to be stressed. But once again, there is no cancer. So I am exceedingly and abundantly overjoyed about that, thanking God first and foremost for that. But on to, you know, brighter things, people. You know what I'm saying? Now that I've had that tense moment and I can smile again. But thank you for all the feedback I've been getting about the launch of Sky Phoenix. Man, thank you. I really want to speak to what I am seeing, the outpouring of love in our community, and really want to say something to what I've been seeing kind of on social media about faith, and about, you know, what people are saying about, you know, how their feelings about God, or you know, listen, if my God don't work for you, that's totally all right. If at the end of the day you're not one who has faith, or not one who has a personal relationship, or one who believes, I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to tell you my story. The Great Commission, of course, is to bring people into the fold, or to, you know, to tell people about your relationship with Christ. But I have seen a lot of people who have voiced their opinion about religion, voiced their opinion about God, and that is your opinion, and you are, you know, more than welcome to have it. But this is the thing: if you are wrong, you may not find out until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, the validation that you're gonna need, or, you know, it, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, you know what I'm saying? How do you prove that God ain't real? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can get to heaven or hell and phone back and tell the rest of us, then hey. But at the end of the day, do not persecute people who do have faith. You know, don't. I see so many people on Facebook trying to convince people that God ain't real. You have no chance of that with me. So please, I don't want to get into some kind of intellectual conversation with you about, you know, or feel like you're trying to convince me that my God ain't real. Let me have my faith. If it works for me, it's kind of like a diet. What I'm doing to lose weight may not work for you, but it works for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my faith is what sustains me. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? If anybody else feels differently, then hey, you know, but you are not going to convince me that God ain't real. I don't care how many philosophical quotes, I don't care how many scientific proof that you throw at me. The chance of you really getting me to be like, maybe you're right, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I've seen God work in my life, and you can dispute that or agree with that or disagree with that. I don't really care. But let people feel how they want to feel. I don't feel like anybody's in any place to really just be like, hey, this, you know, this ain't real, God ain't real. You know, I look at everything as you know, feel how you want to feel, but when if you don't have faith, what are you gonna call on? Like, what if you do you really believe you in control of it all? Or I heard people like, I don't believe in God, I believe in a higher power. What? Okay, like, what kind of high power? Like, do you feel like it's like battery operated or like rechargeable, or should we plug it in? But you just like, I don't believe in God, but I believe in a high power. That's okay. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? But definitely what's going on in our community, let's put the religious, you know, debate aside. Something needs to be done. You know, whether we come together, you know, at a church, or come together at somebody's house, or come together at a rec center, or come together in somebody's front yard, or wherever we come together, we need to come together and, you know, have a resolution of what we're going to do about our young people. You know what I'm saying? It's not even summer. We just scratched the surface on summer. And Spartanburg has already seen way too many shootings, way too many near deaths, way too many. Way too many of our youth just going astray. I need us to do something. And I mean, if you think you're going to make, positive change without having some direction or leadership or guidance from a higher power, God, I'm going to call him by his name, then I don't really know what we're going to do. But shout out to the people in the community that are trying to get something done. Because we have to enact real positive change. You know, we can walk and we can hold many of you know, I don't know, community events. But if we not really gonna get out here in these streets and take our youth back forcefully, because the devil is real. You know, the devil is real. If we're not going to take them back forcefully and be just as vigilant in trying to get our children back as he is and trying to take them, then I don't know what we're going to do. Like, I really don't know. Like I said, I need some of our celebrities in our own neighborhoods, some of our Gravies and some of our Corey Rosés and some of our Dundre Holcombs and some of our, you know, some of our celebrities in our own neighborhoods, Reggie Rock, you know, these people that our kids look up to get out in our own neighborhoods and show them, hey, this is another way. If you want to belong to a gang, you know, I know New Faith International and Sharon Gentry's church, the worship center, have children that belong to a gang, which is God's anointed new generation. So if you really want to belong to a gang, let me introduce you to a gang that can really shape and mold your life. Let me jump you into a gang that is more about salvation than destruction. So I'm just saying, let's get on board with that. Put the religious rhetoric, you know, aside. Anybody want to dispute people's religion or want to, you know, get into these intellectual conversations going nowhere about somebody's faith, then let's put that aside and do something to take our youth back. That's for real. That's, you know, that's what Sky Phoenix is gonna get behind. You can't subtract from my faith. You're not gonna tear down my faith. What you can say whatever you want to say. I'm still gonna sit there, faith intact. I'm still gonna worship my God. I'm still gonna pray and praise. So I'm cool with however you feel about my Jesus, and I'm pretty sure he is too. You know what I'm saying? Like, the end of the day, he wants you to believe. He wants you to believe. That's a request, not a requirement. You know what I'm saying? He wants you to believe for your own sake. I'm just saying, just looking at it from the outside looking in, if you are wrong, I sure hope you find out before it's too late. Sky Phoenix, hashtag it out. Let's get our community back together. Love each and every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for breathing life into me and speaking life into my ministry and life into this movement. I'm not stopping here. I won't stop. Cancer, no sir. Not today, Satan. Not today. Won't he do it? Won't God show up and show out? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went in, I've been singing gospel all day, and I just went in with the spirit of, it's already done. God already taken care of it. I didn't care what came up on that screen. I was like, God got his hands. And thank you to my mama for going with me today. Bridget McDowell, the prayer warrior, sitting out there and casting down Satan in the waiting room. Shout out to my mama for being there, rock with me. Shout out to my friends that blew up my phone the whole time during my test, blew it up. But shout out to y'all. I love y'all. Keep me lifted up in prayer as I keep you lifted up in prayer. And as long as we keep praying for each other, there's always hope. Always hope. Hashtag Sky Phoenix. Hashtag it's a movement.